Okay. So it was said that psychology is the science of mind. But this statement is also denied by philosophers because nobody knows what is happening in the mind and what are you thinking, nobody can know. Okay? If I said ki Vaibhav is thinking, I don't know what he is thinking. Okay, na? You can't study what is going on his mind. So this is also denied by, this was also denied by all the philosophers. After that, it was said that psychology is the science of consciousness. So this statement is also denied. And the last thing, what is remain? The science of behavior. So this is the actual definition of psychology. The science of the study of mind and behavior is called psychology, right? So okay. So this is the scientific study of human mind and its function. So it is the science of human mind and its function, especially those affecting behavior given context. That means it is a totally a process, a study of behavior of a person or animal or you can, okay? So last night it was decided that the psychology is the science of mind and behavior. And what is sports psychology? Anybody can tell? I told you psychology. What is sports psychology? Vaibhav?
Sir, study of playing the sports.
No. Actually, we are talking about human being. ठीक है ना? If we are talking about human being, that means study of mind and behavior of a sports person is called sports psychology. Got my point? Now, what is the
Yes,
importance
sir.
of psychology in the physical education or in sports field? Okay. Today, in modern world, you can see there are lots of psychologists in the team. Why they are there? Why they are in the team of sports person?
Sir,
Okay,
to enhance the behavior.
okay, behavior, but what is the importance of psychology? If they are studying behavior of a sport person, then what is the outcome of this study? और कौन है? Okay, we are having Praksal. आप बताओ बेटा, Praksal, what is the importance of sports psychology? Praksal, are you there? Praksal, that means you are not there, eh? I will put absent. Jasjot, okay, first of all, through sports psychology, you can identify a person, you can identify his limitation, okay? You can identify his capabilities and you can directly, indirectly enhance the performance of a sports person. Second is, it is very helpful in learning the motor skill. How? Sometimes it happens that we are not able to understand some complex thing. So through sports psychology, we can easily learn the hardest of skills. Okay. Third is, it also helps in the prevention and purification of the injuries. Okay. Through sports, if you know the behavior of a person, if you know the attitude of a person, we can easily deny the injuries. And it is also very helpful for the rehabilitation process. How? Sometimes it happens that if a sports person get injured, he may feel very bad, he may get depressed. So it's very useful for the rehabilitation process. Because it's psychologist motivate a sports person to recover soon. Okay, understanding behavior हमारा हो गया. Next is in controlling emotion. Sometimes we have seen that many sports person are very aggressive, okay? And sometimes they are not very confident. They don't have control on their emotions. So psychology is very helpful in in handling all types of emotion. Okay, sometimes when we are going for a sports or we are going for our examination, so we feel very anxiety, we are having anxiety, nervousness. Okay, those psychologies, so there are some psychological methods through which you can control your all the emotions, whether it is anxiety, whether depression, nervousness, anything. Okay, in preparing the athletes psychology for competition. Okay, so basically what happens in sports, mental preparation is very essential. As you see, Neeraj Chopra was there in uh, javelin throw, so he was full confident, and and before throwing his javelin, he knew that he got the position, he got the gold. So this is what we call mental preparedness. Although he was an opponent who throw the javelin to 100-meter mark, but at the same time, he was not confident. That means he was not mentally prepared. So we can say mental preparation, for mental preparation, it is very helpful for the sports person. Okay. Next, role in the emotional problem of sportsman. Sometimes it's happened that a sport person faces many difficulties regarding his family, financially, and many other things. Though he is not able to perform well because of his conditions, whether it is family condition, economical condition, anything, yeah, health condition. So the psychologist motivate a sports person to overcome all the situation and focus in his game and perform well. Okay. Next is so these are some importance of psychology. Now very important point, growth and development. As we are hearing many times that this two statement, growth and development, but do we know actually what is growth and development? Nikunj, Kaushik, Beta, do you know what is growth and development? Nikunj, Akshat, Akshat, यार ये बच्चे ना उसमें आते हैं ना उसमें आते हैं, क्या पढ़ने आए हो क्या करने आए हो, एक मिनट होल्ड करो. Okay, so growth and development. Growth means growth is a quantitative process, or you can say it's used in physical terms. For example, your size, your height, your weight, everything. So that means growth is a quantitative process, and development is a lifelong process. It has no limit. At the end of your death, it is going on. It will be going on. So the process of developing or being developed. Okay. Next is classification of stages of growth and development. So basically, there are 4 stages: infancy, childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. So what is infancy period? What is the duration of infancy period? Anybody knows?
Less than 1 year.
Eh?
Less than 1 year.
हाँ, तो 0 to 2 years की जो एज होती है, since the birth of a child and till 1 or 2 years, that is called infancy period. Now what is childhood? Childhood period.
Sir, to
Duration of childhood is 3 to 12 years. Okay. So you must write down this duration. Okay. Now adolescence. What the duration of adolescence? So all the teenagers. The basic guy for easy way you can count on teen. 13 to 19. The teenage is called adolescence age. Your age is adolescent age, right? Adulthood 20 to 20 onwards. That is called adulthood. ठीक है? अब जब भी कभी मैं पूछूंगा कि what is infancy, what is the duration of infancy, you must know. तो इसमें एक चीज क्या है? Childhood. Childhood is a very complex stage of growth. So the philosopher divides this childhood into 3 categories. कौन सी categories है? वो है early childhood. The duration क्या है उसका? Duration is 3 to 5 years. ठीक है? या you can say 3 to 6 years. Or middle childhood 7 to 10 years. Adult childhood 7 to adult childhood. Oh, middle childhood means 7 to 10 years. And later childhood वो क्या है? 10 to 12 years. So this childhood is classified in 3 stages. That is 3 to 6, 7 to 10, and 10 to 12. Am I clear?
yes, sir.
Okay. तो जब एक बच्चा इन्फेंट होता है, इन्फेंट व्हाट आर हिज एबिलिटीज, ठीक है, व्हाट आर हिज एक्टिविटीज? तो ग्रेस्पिंग पावर उसकी बहुत अच्छा, हम क्या कहते हैं साइंटिफिकली इट इज प्रूव दैट द ब्रेन ऑफ ए चाइल्ड इज फुली डेवलप्ड टिल द 3rd year ऑफ हिज एज. 3 साल तक के बच्चे का पूरा ब्रेन क्या होता है? डेवलप हो चुका होता है. तो उसकी जो ग्रेस्पिंग पावर है, उसकी थिंकिंग पावर, क्योंकि आपने देखा है कि जो इन्फेंट्स होते हैं दे आर वेरी क्यूरियस, दे आर वेरी कॉन्शियस टू नो ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. ठीक है? तो दे ऑलवेज सीकिंग थ्रिल, दे ऑलवेज सीकिंग फॉर एडवेंचर. ठीक है? दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड एंड स्पीक द लैंग्वेज जो हम बोलते हैं, पापा पापा मम्मी मम्मी, वो सब बोलते हैं ना ऐसे. तो दे आर ट्राइंग टू स्पीक योर लैंग्वेज. ठीक है? क्यूरियोसिटी इज हाई एंड आस्क वेरियस क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है? डू नॉट हैव कंट्रोल ओवर देयर इमोशंस. ठीक है? एग्जिबिट इमोशन थ्रू मोटर स्किल्स. तो इसमें जो है ये एग्जिबिट इमोशन थ्रू मोटर स्किल, दैट मीन्स कि जब वो बहुत खुश होते हैं या गुस्सा होते हैं तो वो क्या करते हैं? दे डू डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ एक्टिविटीज. ठीक है? वो आपको दिखाते हैं कि देखो मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, मैं ये कर सकता हूँ. तो इस तरह उनकी मोटर स्किल डेवलप होती है. ठीक है? तो बोर्ड में कभी कभार एक क्वेश्चन आता है कि व्हाट टाइप ऑफ एक्टिविटीज वुड यू सजेस्ट टू ए इन्फेंट? इन्फेंट मीन्स टिल द एज ऑफ 3rd. तो आप लोग क्या करोगे? कौन कौन सी एक्टिविटीज बताओगे उस बच्चे को जिससे कि उसका मोटर डेवलपमेंट अच्छे से हो? आपके घर में भी 1-2 साल का बच्चा होगा, तो उसकी एक्टिविटीज क्या होती हैं? कौन बताएगा भाई? Who will tell? What are the
सर
activities
खाना,
of an infant?
सर टू ईट, स्लीप एंड प्रे।
ठीक है, क्योंकि उनकी स्लीप क्या होती है, बहुत हैवी होती है, तो दे स्पेंड मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम स्लीपिंग। ओके, और क्या हो सकता है अक्षत, क्या हो सकता है भाई? और छोटा बच्चा क्या करता है घर में, बताओ। अक्षर श्रीवास्तव, फिर चुप हो गए। मैंने ये कहा ना, हाँ नहीं आता बोल दो यार, कोई बात नहीं। ये नहीं आता तो नहीं बोल दो ना।
सर चैट में आंसर दे रहे हो।
चैट दे, चैट कहाँ आ रही है? चैट दिख नहीं रही मेरे को।
ईट, प्रेइंग एंड स्लीप कह रहा है।
अच्छा, चलो मैं स्टॉप शेयरिंग करता हूँ। ओके, तो क्या लिखा इसने चैट में, एक मिनट, लेट्स सी द चैट। सर प्ले, ईटिंग एंड स्लीपिंग। ओके, ठीक है, तो बच्चा क्या
सर
करता है
रोता भी तो है।
क्या रोता भी है? अच्छा, वेरी गुड, बच्चा रोता भी है। ओके, तो क्या है कि अभी जैसे कहा था कि ही डोंट हैव कंट्रोल ओवर हिज इमोशन, तो वी शुड एडवाइज हिम और सजेस्ट हिम, ठीक है, जैसे कि वॉकर, ही कैन वॉक विद वॉकर, ठीक है, यू कैन गिव हिम और हर ए, क्या बोलते हैं, टॉयज थ्रू विच ही कैन डेवलप हिज मोटर स्किल्स। ओके, और यू कैन टीच हिम कैचिंग या होल्डिंग ए पेन। छोटे बच्चे देखा ना कितना ड्राइंग करते हैं घर की दीवारों पे, तो बाय दिस वे दे आर इंप्रूविंग देयर मोटर स्किल्स, राइट? तो यू हैव टू राइट ऑल दिस थिंग्स इन द इनफेंसी सेक्शन। ओके, नाउ सेकंड आता है चाइल्डहुड। तो वी ऑलरेडी डिवाइड चाइल्डहुड इन थ्री कैटेगरीज। अर्ली चाइल्डहुड, that is the age of कितनी एज होती है, 3 to 6, अर्ली चाइल्डहुड, ठीक है, 3 to 6, that means when a child is in which class, nursery, prep या first class. Okay, so the activities of a first class children, you can imagine the activity of a first class children in your school. You can see that they are free flowing, they can kick anything, okay, they don't know about any rules and regulations, they don't follow anything, they don't follow any rules and regulations or in any kind of sport, but they always indulge all types of sports activities. They always indulge in running, jumping, climbing. Okay, so these are the activities performed by a early childhood child. Okay, so you can indulge or you can suggest him them the running exercise, jumping exercise, minor games, dog in the pond, ठीक है, पकड़न पकड़ाई जो होती है, कैचिंग द टीममेट, ठीक है, तो यू कैन इंडल्ज देम इन दिस टाइप एक्टिविटी, व्हाई, टू डेवलप देयर मोटर स्किल्स। ओके, अच्छा, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस नो व्हाट आर मोटर स्किल्स। मोटर स्किल्स क्या होती है बेटा? मोटर स्किल्स क्या होती है शताक्षी? कोई बात नहीं, यस और नो
यस
बेटा।
सर।
मोटर स्किल्स क्या होती है? व्हाट आर मोटर स्किल्स?
सर मोटर से पता नहीं।
कोई बात ही नहीं आता तो बोल दो कि नहीं आता, नो प्रॉब्लम। वैभव, क्या होती है बेटा मोटर स्किल?
सर फिजिकल स्किल्स।
फिजिकल तो हाँ, मोटर स्किल मतलब डेवलपमेंट ऑफ बॉडी पार्ट्स, ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू आर डूइंग रनिंग, क्लाइंबिंग, तो डेवलपमेंट ऑफ योर मसल्स, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ योर बोन्स, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ योर मूवमेंट, दैट इज कॉल्ड मोटर स्किल्स। तो These exercises are very helpful for the motor development of a children. Now, when a child reaches to the age of 10 to 12, that is later childhood, that means he is fully developed by size and shape and mentally also. So this is the age when you can introduce them the major game, introduction of major game. What type of games? Basketball, volleyball, handball, any kind of game. Okay? So you can give them practice for the fundamental skills of the major game. Okay? For example, if you are teaching basketball, you can suggest catching, passing, shooting, throwing, etc. If you are teaching football, then you can suggest passing, okay? Passing with your foot, okay? Catching, throwing, heading, all types of activities you can suggest uh, the children of the later childhood. Okay? So
Sir,